chapter 24, verse 6 to verse 8. And I'm going to start at verse 6. And it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but then it's not yet. Verse 7. And it reads, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash, double honors to the elders for preaching his word, truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom. And this is a recent news article from MSN.com. This is a potential rumor of war, And it reads, North Korea threatens retaliation for U.S. South Korea military drills. It's not empty talk. I agree with that. It says North Korea is warning its southern neighbors and the United States that it's not making empty talk on its nuclear capability. I definitely agree with that. And it says, I'm going to read the article. It says the rhetoric came in a commentary published on a state-run Korean Central News Agency, the KCNA, reports which condemns South Korea and the United States for the joint 11-day Freedom Shield. I believe they are about to begin another military exercise drill as well too. And another one coming in, I believe in June, So that's why North Korea, is revving up their nuclear threat, It says, which condemned South Korea and the United States on this joint 11-day Freedom Shield exercise held last month, right from March 13th to March the 23rd. So, that's like 11 a day military exercise drills. That's what they was talking about, This is and it says the peace accused the South and the U.S. of being warmongers and going to extremes. And it says the peace accused the South and the United States of being warmongers and going to extreme. It says their war history is running up to the climate, along with the start of the Young joint landing drill. The commentary read. It says the authority also took issue with the forthcoming plans by the South and the United States to stage their largest ever combining joint fire drill, annihilation drill in June. Right, that's the one I was talking about. That's the one that's about to come in June. That in addition to the exercise drill that they just previous finished, between South Korea and Japan. In the United States locking. It says the 7th anniversary of their alliance, and it reads, This reminds the people of Army of Democratic People's Republic, Slovakia. It says of the June 1950, we'll say definitely a while back. It says when they had to be subject to the war calamity and the further eroding their high vigilance, the commentary read. It says, in addition, the U.S. and the followers should never forget that fact of their rivals has possessed the nuclear attack capability, as well as the characteristics of the people and army of the DPRK, which did not make empty talk. And continuing on with the reading of the news article, it says North Korea. It says North Korea has been inked by the military drills held in the South last month. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un called its country to be ready to launch a nuclear attack to deteriorate war. He said his remarks carried on the KCNA came after a North Korea launched a short-range ballistic missile towards the sea. I believe towards the sea of the Korean Peninsula, right along the eastern shore of the oceans of Japan. It said his remarks came on a KCNA came after a North launch a short-range ballistic missiles. It says towards the east. The missile flew across the country and landed in the sea off its course. Its coast, according to the South Korean and Japan assessments, which reported that missiles travel a distance about 500 miles. So, that was a reading the news article right there. But as you see, the tensions between North Korea, South Korea, and the United States are increasing, As it says, North Korea threatens retaliation for U.S. and South Korea military drills. It's not empty talk. And I'm going to bring out the scripture that I just read again. It says, Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet the end is not yet. Verse 7, Matthew 24:7, for a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Salakia for that folly music in the background. That was great folly. But Matthew 24:7, for a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8, Matthew 24:8, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Because these are the beginning of stages of more tensions are going to continue to escalate between these nations, of North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, and the United States, of this recent threat. And this threat is not empty talk, and I agree with that, And it said, I'm going to read it again. It says North Korea threatens retaliation for the U.S. and South Korea military drills. Not empty talk, Right, so that's not empty talk, So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article from North Korea. Threatens retaliation from the U.S. South Korea military drills is not empty talk, So tensions are, definitely going to occur between these nations, Just like I brought out the Matthews 24:7, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. In the verse 6 of Matthews 24:6, wars and rumors of wars are going to continue to heat up more and more. So with that, once again, I hope this lesson was edifying of this recent news article from foxnews.com, msn.com. And this was published by Bedford Betts 15 minutes ago from foxnews.com. As it says, once again, North Korea threatens retaliation from U.S., South Korea, and the military drills. It's not empty talk. So with that, once again, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Bakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching His word, truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Hakim, scattered on the four corners of the world, preaching the word, truthfully and sincerely as well too. Until next time, I will say, shalom.